Hello and welcome to our channel. In today's video, we're diving into the top 10 countries with the highest GDP per capita in 2025. GDP per capita is a crucial indicator of a country's economic performance, representing the average income of its citizens. While larger economies like the United States and China dominate global GDP rankings, smaller nations often lead in GDP per capita. Let's explore these economic powerhouses and understand what makes them so prosperous. Number 10. United Arab Emirates. Rounding out the list is the United Arab Emirates, a federation of emirates including Dubai and Abu Dhabi, with a high GDP per capita in 2025. Its wealth was originally built on oil exports, but the UAE has rapidly diversified into tourism, real estate, finance, and logistics, turning cities like Dubai into global hubs. The government's visionary investments in smart cities, aviation, space exploration, and digital infrastructure have elevated the country's economic output. Tax-free zones and business-friendly regulations attract thousands of international firms and expatriates, further boosting the per capita income. With world-class infrastructure, luxury living standards, and a strong focus on innovation and tech, the UAE continues to climb global prosperity charts. It's not just an economic success story, it's a model of how resource-rich countries can pivot to build sustainable, future-focused economies. Number 9. Qatar. Qatar's vast reserves of oil and natural gas have secured its place among the wealthiest nations per capita for years. In 2025, the country continues to enjoy high GDP per capita thanks to energy exports, infrastructure investments, and a relatively small population that boosts per-person output significantly. Beyond hydrocarbons, Qatar has invested heavily in education, healthcare, and modern infrastructure to build a more diversified and knowledge-based economy. The success of global events like the FIFA World Cup 2022 showcased Qatar's readiness to lead in tourism and global business development. And real estate development. The country offers residents a high standard of living, tax-free incomes, and modern amenities. Though it continues to face international scrutiny on labor and human rights issues, Qatar's economic strategy remains highly effective, keeping it near the top in global wealth rankings. Number 8. Macau. Macau, a special administrative region of China, boasts a strikingly high GDP per capita due to its dominant tourism and casino industry. Often referred to as the gambling capital of the world, Macau generates the majority of its revenue from gaming, drawing millions of visitors, mainly from mainland China and Asia, each year. Despite its small size, Macau's tightly focused economy brings in high revenues per resident. Luxury tourism, high-end retail, and hospitality services have grown alongside the gaming sector, creating a ripple effect across other industries. Government support for infrastructure and tourism marketing ensures continued success. While Macau's economy is less diversified than others on this list, its strong fiscal reserves and low unemployment help maintain economic stability. As the region explores ways to expand beyond gaming, including fintech, cultural tourism, and conferences, its GDP per capita remains among the highest globally. Number 7. United States. The United States maintains a leading position in global economic output and ranks among the top in GDP per capita in 2025. With a diverse and dynamic economy spanning technology, finance, healthcare, energy, and entertainment, the U.S. generates massive economic productivity. Its innovation hubs like Silicon Valley, robust financial markets, and a culture that encourages entrepreneurship play a major role in driving wealth. While income distribution varies widely across states and demographics, the overall economic output per person remains among the world's highest. High wages in sectors such as tech, law, and finance elevate average incomes significantly. Moreover, world-leading companies headquartered in the U.S. contribute substantially to national and global growth. Access to top-tier universities, research institutions, and a strong emphasis on individual freedoms also make the U.S. an appealing place to live and work. The infrastructure, healthcare innovation, and consumer-driven economy keep America not just productive, but resilient and adaptive in a changing global landscape. Number 6. Iceland. Despite its small population, Iceland boasts one of the highest GDPs per capita in the world, driven by innovation, sustainability, and a strong services sector. Its economy thrives on tourism, fishing, renewable energy, and tech services. Geothermal and hydropower energy ensure the country operates largely on clean, sustainable sources. Iceland's economic model focuses on maintaining a healthy balance between environment and industry. Its natural beauty draws millions of tourists every year, generating substantial income for the economy. Fishing and seafood exports remain vital to GDP, bolstered by sustainable practices and modern technologies. What makes Iceland stand out is its social cohesion and well-being. It enjoys near-universal literacy, excellent healthcare, low crime rates, and one of the world's highest levels of gender equality. These factors, combined with high income levels, make Iceland a model for quality living and economic fairness. Number 5. Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein, a small principality between Switzerland and Austria, boasts a GDP per capita of $88,000. Despite its small size, Liechtenstein has a highly developed economy, with strong sectors in finance, manufacturing, and technology. The country's favorable tax policies and political stability attract businesses and investors. Liechtenstein's economy is characterized by a high degree of diversification, with a strong presence of small and medium-sized enterprises. The nation's commitment to innovation and research ensures its competitiveness in the global market. Liechtenstein's efficient infrastructure and skilled workforce contribute to its economic success. The high GDP per capita is also reflected in Liechtenstein's quality of life, with excellent healthcare, education, and public services. The country's scenic landscapes and low crime rates make it an attractive place to live and work. Number 4. Singapore. Singapore ranks 4th, with a GDP per capita of $93,956.00. As a global financial center, Singapore's economy is driven by trade, finance, and high-tech industries. The country's strategic location along major shipping routes enhances its status as a key player in global commerce. Singapore's government has implemented pro-business policies including low corporate tax rates and a transparent regulatory environment, attracting multinational corporations. The nation's investment in education and research ensures a skilled workforce capable of driving innovation. Singapore's commitment to sustainability and smart city initiatives positions it for continued economic success. The high GDP per capita is reflected in Singapore's quality of life, with excellent healthcare, education, and public services. The country's efficient public transportation system and green spaces contribute to a high standard of living for its residents. Number 3. Switzerland. Switzerland stands third with a GDP per capita of $98,144.00. Known for its banking secrecy and financial services, Switzerland's economy is diversified, with strong sectors in pharmaceuticals, machinery, and chemicals. The country's neutrality and political stability have made it an attractive destination for international organizations and businesses. Switzerland's commitment to innovation is evident in its world-class research institutions and high levels of investment in education and technology. The nation's efficient infrastructure and transportation systems contribute to its economic competitiveness. Switzerland's strong legal system and low levels of corruption further enhance its business environment. Despite its high cost of living, Switzerland offers a high standard of living with excellent health care, education, and public services. The country's scenic landscapes and outdoor recreational opportunities add to its residents' quality of life. Number 2. Ireland. Ireland ranks second with a GDP per capita of $107,243.00. Over the past few decades, Ireland has transformed into a global tech and pharmaceutical hub, attracting major companies like Apple, Google, and Pfizer. The country's favorable corporate tax rates and skilled workforce have been key factors in this economic transformation. Beyond its thriving tech sector, Ireland's economy is bolstered by strong exports, particularly in pharmaceuticals, chemicals, and machinery. The nation's membership in the European Union provides access to a vast market, further enhancing its economic prospects. Ireland's commitment to education and innovation ensures a competitive edge in the global economy. The high GDP per capita is also reflected in Ireland's quality of life, with excellent healthcare, education, and infrastructure. The country's rich cultural heritage and scenic landscapes add to its appeal as a place to live and work. Number 1. Luxembourg. Luxembourg, a small landlocked country in Western Europe, tops the list, with a remarkable GDP per capita of $154,910.00. This wealth is primarily driven by its robust financial sector, which includes banking, investment funds, and insurance services. Additionally, Luxembourg's favorable tax policies attract multinational corporations, further boosting its economy. The country's strategic location at the heart of Europe facilitates trade and commerce, making it an attractive hub for international business. Despite its small size, Luxembourg boasts a high standard of living, excellent healthcare, and a well-educated workforce. Its political stability and strong legal framework provide a conducive environment for economic growth. Luxembourg's prosperity is also reflected in its infrastructure, with modern transportation systems and a commitment to sustainability. The nation's focus on innovation and technology ensures its continued economic success in the global arena. Inclusion. As we've seen, the countries with the highest GDP per capita in 2025 aren't always the biggest or most populated, but they are often the smartest in how they manage resources, foster innovation, and create favorable environments for business and prosperity. From the financial strength of Luxembourg and Singapore to the energy-driven wealth of Qatar and Norway, these nations represent a diverse mix of strategies that lead to individual and collective success. While GDP per capita doesn't tell the full story of life quality, factors like income equality, cost of living, and social welfare also matter. It remains a powerful indicator of economic health and opportunity. Whether through natural resources, tech innovation, or global finance, these countries have carved out unique paths to wealth and influence. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more global insights.